Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome to another episode of Danganronpa School Mode, where we are continuing to follow Celeste's route.
There is nothing to be done.
Just as a heads up also, this is the first time I've played the game in over a week now because I was out of town for a while, so hopefully if I miss some interactions that I would have been aware of previously, you'll forgive me for that. Anyway, normally my pride would not permit me to allow you to be alone with me. But fine, I will allow you to entertain me for a while. I killed some time with Celeste. Celeste and I grew a little closer today, and we have several of these, which Celeste just happens to like. Interesting. The gods heard my prayer, and my wish has been granted. This is all because of my daily sympathy and compassion, is it not?
As for me...
Hello, Makoto. I must say, I am quite troubled. How come?
Indeed.
I'd like you to teach me something. What?
Actually...
I want you to teach me how to play shogi. I thought you knew how to play shogi. Oh, sorry. I don't know how to play either.
Honestly.
I see. You really are useless, aren't you? No. Okay. But I'm surprised you don't know how to play. Is it because there's no, shogi gambling circuit?
Oh.
Oh, there most certainly is. What, really?
Indeed.
But it is all underground. I imagine if there is a game that exists, there is gambling going on around said game in some form or other. It is rather shady, all things considered. I tried my own hand at it naturally. Wait, even though you don't know how to play?
Are you okay with this?
That is why I wish to learn now. I placed my pieces without even thinking. What on earth was I doing? And you still tried to win an underground shogi tournament? Tried? Oh no, I did win. You won? I didn't really understand, but apparently my final opponent was infamously powerful. She was rather odd. She was a voluptuous woman who dressed as an exotic French maid. Alright, your own Lolita-type outfits aren't that very far off of a French maid, to be honest, Celeste. But how did you win? Beginner's luck, perhaps? Perhaps. I don't think beginner's luck works in shogi. Is that so? Yep, the more I learn about Celeste, the less I understand her. We don't actually know that she's telling the truth about any of these things either. Gambling, poker, and whatnot, consummate liar here. Alrighty. No skill for that, but we did get a point. Perhaps we should review Celeste's report card. The only thing that may overwhelm strategy is luck, and since luck is programmed into you from birth, it is fair to say I will never lose. Well, we all know that that is not the case. Celeste's Glorious Past Part 1. I once played Russian roulette mahjong with a half-insane billionaire in the basement of his mansion. I won, naturally. My father is French nobility, and my mother is a musician from Germany. I was born in Tochigi Prefecture, where the official food is a vulgar, malodorous gyoza dish. Celeste's Glorious Past Part 2, the new entry. I entered into a shogi tournament with no idea of the rules. There, I defeated a very lovely, very well-endowed woman dressed in a maid costume to win the championship. Alright. We are rather farther along in Celeste's route than I had remembered, which is nice. Reeling from Celeste's fearsome past, I went back to my room. Alright, we had enough stuff to construct a cleaning maestro. Now I'm just going to concentrate all of our energy on making cheat sheets for the rest of this run. And we will give this cleaning maestro to Mondo and bring him on par with Taka. Should be rather nice.
Well,
Oh, you wish to stay close to me? I am not surprised. I spent some time with Celeste. Celeste and I grew a little closer today. Yes, definitely. What would we like to give her? Interesting. The gods heard my prayer, and my wish has been granted. This is all because of my daily sympathy and compassion, is it not? No, it's not because of that at all, Celeste, I assure you. Look how quickly we have become close friends, Makoto. Have we?
indeed.
So, let me share with you something. I will tell you about the biggest crisis I ever faced in my gambling life. I'm afraid to guess what that might even be. Biggest? You had a gambling crisis? What happened? A shadowy organization was hosting a mysterious tournament. The game in which I participated was called King of Liars. King of Liars?
Are you okay with this?
It was quite a severe game. When you enter, they strip you of all your assets, money, property, everything. You must use your wisdom, cunning, and luck to battle through challenge after challenge. For the final match, I had to face off with an odd duo. They called themselves the Honest Woman and the Liar Genius. Wow, they sound pretty scary.
Actually,
Oh, that part is not important. But during a break, I was careless and spilled some tea on my clothes. I was under the impression that they took all your possessions. In my mind, you were all competing sans clothes, but whatever, that's fine. I was terrified that the stain would never come out. So the stain on your clothes is your ultimate crisis. Why am I even surprised? That was a very difficult time in my life. Huh?
honestly,
I was forced to win more quickly than I wanted, so that I could rush to the cleaners. I was able to get the stain out, but it was perilously close. If I had waited even another hour, I would have been forced to throw out my favorite dress. That was her crisis? Yeah, that's my reaction too, Makoto. The biggest crisis she ever faced? I just don't even know what to say. Menacing focus. Well, at least it's a skill this time instead of just a point up. How many more interactions do we need to have with Celeste, I wonder? During a serious game of King of Liars, I carelessly spilled tea on my favorite dress. I was forced to end the game quickly so that I could rush to the cleaners and avert a crisis. Yeah, there can't be more than one or two more scenes with her, can there? I mean, 6 is a lot of interactions. I don't think we've had much more than that with anyone unless you count Toko, because we had to go through 2 different personalities. Mr. Makoto Naegi. What's with the formality?
let's see.
Well, you see, I was hoping we could talk, just the two of us. Could you come to my room, please? Aha! And we reach the epic conclusion. Your room? As many rooms as you've been invited to already, Makoto. I'm surprised you still freak out about it, though I suppose each one is written sort of that it makes sense as the first path you go down, so...
Indeed.
I will be waiting. What am I supposed to make of this? Inviting me to her room all of a sudden. And she seemed almost shy. No, I must have just imagined it. Imagine it or not, it's very important that you don't take it seriously. not with her. I did what Celeste asked and headed to her room right away.
I am
Wow.
so happy.
Roses everywhere. I'm glad you came, Makoto. So this is Celeste's room? Anyway, what's going on? Why'd you ask me to come here?
Actually,
I received the results. The results of what? Results? Are you pregnant? Question mark? Oh my god, I can't believe it. Yeah, sure. Anyway, the child growing in my belly, it's yours. Wait, sorry, wrong results. It would have had to have been immaculately conceived. If it's Makoto's, I would imagine either that or you stole his semen. Did you do that, Celeste? You can't just say stuff like that. Congratulations. You have moved up a rank. You are now C rank. So we were D rank before. I think she said that to us. Huh? C rank?
actually,
Oh, I have a habit of ranking those around me. What kind of habit is that? The most common is D rank. I have no interest in D rank. Most everyone at the school fits into that category. The worst is F rank. If you're F rank, I pay a special organization to have you killed. Your existence is unforgivable. I hope she's joking. She doesn't sound like she's joking, but I hope she's joking. Conversely, the very best is A rank. And who ranks as A in your eyes, Celeste? Besides yourself. But among everyone I have met, across all countries, I have never even found a B rank, let alone an A rank.
this is fine.
So, you being promoted to C rank is a very great honor. Thank you. If I actually cared what you thought of me, then I would be thrilled. I see. Also, when you become C rank, you gain the right to become my official servant, a knight. No thanks, you've got enough servants in the form of Hifumi, I think. Wow, I had no idea.
Indeed.
I have knights all across the world. They are quite obedient. I recommend you take me up on this offer. If you do your very best as a knight, becoming the first B rank may well be within your grasp. This ranking system is a lot like the hero ranking system in One Punch Man, I think.
Could it be?
Perhaps. Even A rank, I won't hold my breath, Celeste. I can't be sure, but I feel like you may have the potential. I can never tell how much of what she says is a lie and how much is the truth. That is the point, Makoto. That is the entire point. But after talking with her so much, I feel like maybe we understand each other a little better. I think she probably understands you a lot better than you understand her. So, as a knight, please be prepared to give your life for me. No thanks. I never accepted the position. Okay. I always find it hilarious when Makoto and I are actually on the same wavelength. I haven't actually decided yet. That's an interesting expression. Definitely can't let my guard down around her. I guess I can call her my friend, but this is one friend I need to be careful with. Yes, her and Hiro. And I don't see that changing anytime soon. Excellent. Celeste has a star. Just 2 more to go. Junko, aka Mukuro, and then Chihiro. Celeste tends to rank those around her. A rank is beyond impossible. B rank doesn't even exist. And so apparently you have been labeled as C rank. Or I have been. Anyway, whatever. I left Celeste's room exhausted and dragged myself back to my own room. Why are you exhausted, Makoto? I wonder about these bedroom interactions, if they're covering things up. Just hinting at things.
Isn't that wonderful?
Ooh, thank you for the gift. We'll just spread them out to our 2 cleaning aficionados. Alright, I think we will go with Junko next instead of Chihiro. That is the order on the report card. I'm pretty sure Junko's path is going to have to be relatively short because of the way the game plays out. Oh, are you asking me out on a date? You're such a little cutie. Thank you. I guess I went on a date with Junko? Junko and I grew a little closer today. Well, Junko Mukuro, actually, seems to like rations, and given that she is who we actually know she is, that makes some amount of sense.
But more important,
Admit it, Makoto. You didn't just give this to me to be nice, did you? Well, whatever. Works for me. Listen, I just want to make this clear right up front. Don't get the wrong idea about any of this, okay? Huh? What do you mean?
yeah.
I mean, I hope you're not expecting anything from me. No, nothing at all.
Yeah.
Gotta keep my virtue safe, you know. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Huh? Wait, you mean... No, I'm not expecting anything like that.
Come on.
I figured you're just not that kind of guy, right? Looking at you, I get a total Omega male vibe. Right. The Alpha, Omega, Beta, or whatever classification of people is silly in any event, Junko.
Yeah.
But still, they say even the tamest guy can turn into a wild animal, so I figured I'd say it anyway. A wild animal? Don't ask me why, but I seem to attract guys like that. Well, it could be your looks, I would imagine. It's probably because she's so, flashy.
What the?
They call me up super late at night, all like, hey, let's hang out. Like I don't know what that means. Let's hang, it sounds so simple. But why super late at night? And why's Junko seem annoyed at it? What? I'm not sure. She was implying that hangout meant something sexual. Hang out? Oh, you just meant hanging out. Huh? Did you just come to a decision or something? Oh, no, forget it.
Are you for real?
Anyway, so we all get together, but the whole group's full of dumbasses. Keeping creepos like that away is like a full-time job, you know? So we got it right? This is a bit confusing. Yeah, it must be tough. I mean, you're a model and all, so you must be really popular. Wow, Makoto, you actually get it. You do get it, right? You totally get me. I do?
Totally.
Listen, maybe I can introduce you to some of my friends sometime. So, what's your type? You're super passive, right? So you need an aggressive girl. Sure, hook Makoto up.
For real?
Yeah, I think that'd be good for you. Someone who'll go after you and not give up. No, I don't really.
Yeah.
I'll find the perfect girl for you as soon as we get out of here. I hope you're as excited as I am. Not so much. Not so much. Junko seemed really excited as she walked away. I don't really get it, but I guess she likes hanging out with me. I suppose so. We didn't get her skill, so we know there's at least one more interaction. Maybe it's because of how I look, but night skies never want to talk to me. I think Makoto just gets me, though. Maybe I should introduce him to one of my more aggressive friends. Well, if you're yearning for nice guys to talk to you, maybe you should go for Makoto. I mean, in other circumstances. Not now this game plays out, but, you know, whatever. So today's the day, huh? I guess I better review everything one more time, because I'm definitely not going to be able to finish the Monokuma Savant, right? Yeah, no way. Which we weren't really trying, so... let's get yelled at. Bzz. Yeah, I know. Seriously? Yeah, we'll take it so seriously, I promise, Monokuma, next time. So, the next concept is... Warlock Akuma. Yeah. Yes.
Isn't that wonderful?
Thank you. I'm glad you still reward us, even though we're not actually building your replacements.
See ya later!
Day 41. There's only 10 days left. I think the whole month, or the whole thing of this game only takes place in 51 days. So is this the final concept? Or is there going to be one more? Because this is going to take us to 49. Because there's 8 days left. So is the final one only going to have 2 days left? 2 days to do it? I do not know. I'll have to check into that. Because we may need to try to complete this one. Because doing the last one gives you a bunch of coins or something, I think. Alright, I went and looked it up. And apparently this is the final concept, so we need to try to get this done. Luckily we have a lot of things stockpiled, so we may be fairly close. Let's do the Greek statues. Alright, so we're 6 short of the Greek statues, but we have a lot of the stuff. Oh, we should easily be able to make all of these microchips. We need 20 of them. Alright, good deal. We got a lot of stuff left over there. We've got all the sci-fi novels we need. We need a book of poems and paint, a lot of those. Secret book of poems. We should be able to make a ton of these too. Alright, we still need 16 more. And we've got close to enough paint too, I think. And we have quite a few paints made as well, but we need 50 of them, so we need 30 more. I do still want to make one final cheat sheet, which we're very close to doing, so we'll try to do that as well as completing this final project. And that is going to be all the time that we have for this episode. Next one, we will finish up with Junko, get started on Chihiro, and maybe even finish up with Chihiro, depending on how things work out. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, leave a like below. It really does help tremendously. And of course, subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.
Danganronpa.